Dragon Ball's Frieza has always been put on a pedestal as one of the series' greatest villains, but as it turns out even the galactic tyrant's ancestors were vicious spacefaring scum. Frieza's ancestor Chilled, who famously appeared to duel Bardock in the latter's movie special, is set to return in Super Dragon Ball Heroes. Currently Super Dragon Ball Heroes Ultra God mission is focusing on the last few battles of the Super Space-Time Tournament. The tournament is run by Eos, a former Supreme Kai of Time who seems to have become completely unhinged and is determined to find out what timeline should be deemed the correct history. In order to do so, Eos has put multiple timelines and entire histories of warriors against each other in the Super Space-Time Tournament in order to reveal the timeline most worthy of staying alive. In addition to pitting said timelines against each other, Eos has a group of martial artists under her command known as the Warriors in Black. Each of these warriors in black fights for Eos because she promised them the power to rectify some great tragedy that occurred in their timelines, and one of these tragedies may point to Frieza's ancestor Chilled, making his long-awaited return. In Chapter 6 of Super Dragon Ball Heroes Ultra God Mission, one of Eos' warriors in black is facing off against a couple of fan-favorite characters such as Gohan, Pan, Hit, and Yamcha. Though she remains unnamed, this warrior in black is capable of fending off attacks from Hit and even trapping Gohan for a brief period of time. During her battle with the main cast, she reveals the sad truth behind her origin. This warrior in black hails from a people known as the Glass Tribe, a race previously touched upon in an earlier Dragon Ball Heroes run. As the warrior describes, her race was utterly annihilated by a space-faring pirate, leaving her as the only survivor. During her flashback, a silhouette of said pirate can be seen briefly and it's all but identical to the outline of Frieza's ancestor, Chilled. Chilled is a character that really only existed to serve the purpose of giving Bardock someone to fight in his 2011 movie, Dragon Ball Z. Episode of Bardock. At the end of the film, Bardock becomes a Super Saiyan and supposedly kills Chilled, not before the aforementioned space pirate manages to pass down a sliver of information to his henchmen about the power of a Super Saiyan. This bit of information is apparently why Frieza himself has a fear of the Saiyans, as the knowledge of their power seems to have been passed down to Chilled's descendants after his defeat. In Super Dragon Ball Heroes, it seems as though Chilled may actually still be alive, at least in an alternate timeline. Chilled's return would be interesting, as though the character mainly serves as a stand-in for Frieza himself, given that they share almost all the same character traits. There is certainly room to expand upon Dragon Ball's lore, thanks to his newfound relevance. Dragon Ball seems to be set on bringing back a multitude of foes from the past, and Frieza's ancestor Chilled is one of them. Despite being sent packing when he encountered Bardock, Chilled was still one of the universe's most powerful and feared individuals during his time, and it would certainly be interesting to see the dynamic with him, Frieza, and Cooler play out if he were to return to the world of Dragon Ball.